Hi friends, welcome to Load of Crock. On today's episode, I've decided to do a little bit of a lighter dish. Lighter meaning not as heavy, which, light is the opposite of heavy, but not like in weight, but like, how it goes down, a little bit of a lighter meal. And that's because I maybe overindulged in some food and beverages on Thanksgiving and like the days after and like the days before. So let's just say 1 week. For 1 week, I may be overindulged. Guilty. So I thought it was a great time to share a little bit of a lighter dish. And I want to be really clear. I am not sorry for overindulging this last week. I mean, it was the holidays and I enjoyed every second of it. So this is not an apology at all. So if you're feeling the same way and you got your pen and paper out or you started an email because you were going to write yourself an apology letter, don't. Put that away, delete the email, whatever it is, and sit back because I'm going to share with you a very light but very delicious lemon chicken and rice dish. Now, you may be thinking, she does feel guilty for overindulging. I mean, why else would she be bringing it up? But I just want to make sure it is crystal clear. This is the face of a very unapologetic woman. I enjoyed the entire Thanksgiving week of mine, and I hope that you all did too. But now it's time to move forward with this lemon and chicken rice dish. Super easy and with ingredients that I think you might already have in your kitchen. And I'm saying that because I had them in my kitchen. So aside from your chicken and rice, a lemon, onion, chicken broth, butter and olive oil, and then just a handful of different spices, easy ones, salt, pepper, basil, and oregano, and that's it. So not only simple to put together, but also simple from the perspective of, again, I think you might already have some of this stuff in your kitchen. So I'm gonna put this together and then we'll come back. I have never made rice in the crock pot. I don't know, maybe that's like unheard of, but I hadn't. So this was a really great learning experience for me, and I look forward to sharing some of these learnings with you. For this recipe, you will need chicken broth, oregano, basil, butter, salt, pepper, long grain brown rice, olive oil, an onion, and a lemon. In your crock pot, pour in the long grain rice, followed by the chicken broth. After this, you'll want to get your cut up onion chunks and add them in, and then pour in the olive oil. Add the oregano, the basil, and finally your butter. Give this a good mix so that the rice and onions are nicely coated by the liquid. Grab your salt and peppered chicken breasts, lay them over the top, and then squeeze a half a lemon of juice over the top. As I shared before, this was my first adventure with rice in the crock pot, and the first learning that I wanted to share with you was that I did some research, and rice, unless you want it to be really mushy, should always be cooked on high setting of your crock pot. So I did this dish on high for 3 hours. I don't normally do high. I like to use a low feature, but because of the rice, I went high for 3, and that turned out to be the perfect amount of time. Another thing that I learned was that you might check it out at about 2 hours in and be like, did I make a soup? Is this a soup? It's not a soup, but it is going to look like a soup with some chicken breast sitting on top of it until about 2 hours and 15 minutes in. And then all of a sudden the rice is going to start puffing up and you'll see that around the chicken. So don't worry. It's not a soup. And then finally, when it was done, I turned it off, let it sit in the crock pot for about 10 minutes. And then when I took the chicken and rice out, I did squeeze some fresh lemon juice on it and it was fantastic. I just want to share too, the rice was so good. And it doesn't, the texture of it is not like the rice you do on the stovetop. It is a little bit softer, but you guys, I really enjoyed it. It was really, really great. And I hope that you do as well. Thanks to all of you that are continuing to watch and are subscribed to this Load of Crock channel. I'm incredibly grateful for all of you. If you aren't subscribed, please click on the red subscribe button. You can also sign up for alerts by clicking the bell. It will tell you every time we post a new recipe or video. And if you like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. Also, as always, please share comments if you're liking things, if there are other things you wish I would have shared, or any recipes that you're wanting to see in the crock pot. We welcome all of that as well. Finally, any of you that are in that apologetic boat still, I mean, maybe feeling sorry for the overindulging in the holidays, and you want to get to the unapologetic face phase, here's what you need to do. Get out that pen and paper again, start a new email, whatever it is, but this time it's going to be a "you're welcome" letter or email to you, from you, for making this recipe. Check out this chicken and lemon rice dish.